Was tonight a lot of adrenaline, a lot of passion? How did you evaluate your performance tonight?
Yeah, I think obviously what helped me is just even from the walkout before the game and then getting on the court, getting that kind of support was, was unreal, and the adrenaline was pumping through my veins, and that definitely helped. Obviously, it wasn't ideal that I was out for such a long time, but I did everything I could to prepare mentally for this moment coming back, and it paid off, and we got the job done tonight and had a good game, and happy about the result.
Dave over here on the left.
Kristaps, what did you think of the assignment to come off the bench, I think just for the second time of your career, and how did you find a comfort zone basically from the minute you stepped on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, from day one I came here and I said, I'll do whatever it takes to help this team win, right? And I think it was this situation, it made sense, and I didn't care. I knew I could prepare to come off the bench, which is something different for me, and that's what I did, and stepped into that role and embraced it, and had a good game.
Adam over here on the left side, standing.
Kristaps, the other day you were asked, are you 100%? You kind of had this, long pause before you answered, and got a lot of people nervous, wondering what did that mean. Where were you at? Were you just messing with us? What was kind of the process, getting through that to this time now?
Yeah, no, it's hard to say because, all these thoughts, went through my mind in that moment. What do I answer? I don't want to, I want to say I'm fine, but obviously I haven't played. I haven't been out there. I haven't had the feel of, am I 100%, so... but tonight was a firm affirmation to myself, that I'm pretty good. Maybe I'm not perfect, but I'm pretty good, and I can play like this, and I can definitely add to this team.
During your first press conference with the Celtics, you were asked if you would be ready for the challenge of the playoffs, and you said, "I don't know." What has gone into preparing yourself for this stage over the years and over this season to kind of be ready for this, and not just that, but to get dropped into it after an injury?
What was the question?
What has prepared you to be ready for this stage, which you haven't been on, haven't been out of the first round?
Yeah, no, at the end of the day, it's just basketball, It's okay, it's higher intensity, it's more, intricacies of the game and stuff, more focus on little details, but at the end it's just basketball, and I've been doing this for a long time, and even if I have time off, I can jump right back in, and I feel the same way, and I get to my spots, and I do so, whether it's playoffs, regular season, or whatever, it's I know how to do this, and that's it, just having that confidence going out there, whatever, first round or finals, just going out there with full confidence and giving what I can to the team.
Gary, back right.
Kristaps, Gary Washington, Boston Globe. Was there a moment that you felt like yourself? I mean, you were joking with fans. That's what you usually do. You never seem to be serious. You always take everything so lighthearted. But was there a moment out there you were like, okay, I got it. This is me. When was that?
Even when that first quarter, right, when I checked in and start things going my way and stuff, I didn't even think about it. I was so in the moment and enjoying the moment and the crowd and everything, I don't know, it's like a blur to me right now. I have to rewatch the game, what happened and stuff, but I was completely just in the game, and that's the best feeling. I had the most fun and I hope to have more of those moments going forward.
Malika over here on the left.
Malika Andrews, ESPN. Kristaps, there's never been a player like yourself, a 20-point-per-game scorer in the regular season, to miss this much time in the playoffs and come back at all, let alone have this sort of impact. Was there ever a moment, as Gary said, of doubt or testing, or was it no, okay, here we go, I got this?
Not in the sense of am I gonna be okay? It was only physical. Am I gonna be good to go physically? Not skills wise. There was never at least for me, never no doubt. but of course, you have ups and downs throughout the game. Like all this stuff happens, but mainly for me was to get there physically. And once I felt pretty good, and the medical staff had my back, and we did everything correct to get to this point, and gave me the green light, I was good to go.
Steve on the right.
Thanks.
Front.
Back to Joe Mazzulla's decision to take you up, to have you come in off the bench. Can you tell me where that conversation took place, when it took place? Was it posed as a question, or did he just say, hey, this is what we're going to do?
No, we had a conversation, and just came up to me. I knew he knew I was going to be fine with whatever, so he just told me, what do you think, about this? And I said, of course, let's do it. And that's it. It just wasn't no big deal, and I trust Joe, and he trusts me.
What did he say during what did he say during the timeout when the lead got down to 8?
I don't know, but Joe always gives us the right message. You know what I mean? He himself is very almost he can be emotionless if that's what we need, and he can just come in completely even kill and give us the right message of what to focus on, and then he can come in and give us some motivation if that's what we need in that moment, some energy, but I think there he was just even kill and giving us the some of the answers to what we need to do out there, and that was it. We trust him with his leadership.
Last question on the left side here in the third row before Jalen comes up.
Hi, Kristaps. Karen Garigian from Mass Live. Was your hesitation or uncertainty heading in more about your fitness, more about the calf itself, or, just rust?
I mean, a little bit of everything, right? It's tough to not play for a month and then jump into the highest intensity game in the finals. It's obviously very tough, but as I said, I did everything I could to prepare for this moment, mentally, and then just going out there and playing instinctually almost,